Good afternoon, family. Today is a day that the Most High has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. I don't know what He want to speak to you through me, but I'm a willing vessel. So I'm here. We'll see what He has to say today. How's everybody been doing? I've been warring in middle of warfare. We haven't possessed the land yet, so everybody should be warned. If you sitting down and you in peace, you're not learning the lessons. That's all I can say. This ain't the time. We haven't fully. We're walking into it. We're in there, but we haven't fully settled in. Everybody always know everything I talk about it from experience. I'm always talking about me. I don't have a point of view. It's lined up through righteousness. That's the gauge. Righteousness. The 10 Commandments. Walking in love. Love meaning not causing harm to anybody. The Most High will deal with whoever come up against us. We don't take nothing into our own hands. We have ministering, warring, and protecting angels that encamp against us, and we know that you reap what you sow. Spiritual law. So that all comes with the Most High. We don't cause judgment. So I've just been sitting back, paying attention to all the warring that's been going on, the different tactics that the enemy is using. And then, because you don't pay attention to the old tactics, you learn them and you move forward. You don't keep on saying, oh, he did that again, oh, and now you been seeing that coming. It didn't really even affect you. You just seen the vessel that he used. You paid attention to the vessel. I haven't made any new videos lately. I was waiting on the Most High. Well, it's all about the Most High. I don't move according to me just coming and wanting to be in front of anybody. Just, oh, this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to just go put on clothes and make a video. No, it's to the heating of the Most High moves me. I died to self. So He that lives in me moves me. So I don't know what all He's gonna bring through me, but hey, use me, Most High, as you see fit. For I am the clay and you are the potter, and I say mold me as you see fit, according to the lessons, the life lessons. We're spiritual beings having a human experience, so we're learning lessons. On the righteousness in the kingdom. The chosen ones are building the government of righteousness for the kingdom of heaven. His kingdom come, His will be done. He said, on earth as in heaven. So we're doing a heavenly kingdom in righteousness. So right now, judgment is being handed down. There's some harsh things happening, and the Most High is allowing them to happen. We all know that the Most High, nothing can happen unless the Most High allow it to happen. He's almighty, all powerful. So, and this was written before the foundation of the world. Everything, it's already been written so that the kingdom of heaven in righteousness can be built. So we'll know how to govern and judge righteously. So we're building the kingdom, and judgment is being passed down for the just and the unjust. Karma and dharma is being handed out. The transition of wealth is being handed from the wicked to the righteous. The wisdom of the righteous is being handed down to the kingdom members, the kingdom member, the government of the righteous. That's meaning presidents, senators, and that's what earthly people call them. But we have heavenly beings that makes the kingdom of the Most High. They came down here and they experienced life lessons and they learned from them and grew wisdom in it to be like senators and mayors and everything in the kingdom of the Most High in righteousness. So that's why judgment is being handed down and transition of, well, not transition, the called are going to their righteous positions in the government of the Most High on this earth. I don't know. It feel like I rush it through, but when the Spirit speaks through me, He speaks. It's a lot to get out because the time is now. It ain't in. It's now. It's happening. We in the midst of it. We're really in the midst of everything going down. The transition, and in the transition, the one was at the head is becoming the tail, and the one who was above is beneath. We're transitioning. We let them reign for a long time in wickedness, and it was. I mean, it wasn't really. It was for our benefit and the testing of the people to see who they truly are. It was for you to learn the lesson and for you to decide, do you live in the lightness or do you live in darkness? Righteousness, wickedness, heaven, hell. Yeah. Yeah. In the life lessons, you learn from them, you stay in them, you grow from them, or you grow bitter in them. Them were the things that you were supposed to choose from. Life and death and the power of the tongue. Did you speak curses on people or did you bless them? Did you always stand in righteousness, your intentions being pure in love? You can even see somebody do something wrong and understand why. Because of what they've been through. Like, God, I know why he robbed that bank. His family, they struggled. They was going through some stuff. You understand. You come to an understanding. I'm talking about in any situation and circumstances. Now, wickedness is when you don't understand, like, you brutally murdered, raped, or you be like you was a school teacher, like it's things that you don't understand. Some people understand that. I don't know. It's just things like that would be like, I don't understand how you can do that. You had a good life, like you was doing good. What made you leave your family dinner table to come and seek and kill kids? And then go back home and live in a nice, beautiful house with your family and act like nothing ain't done until... What is the urge that would make you do something like that? What kind of thing? That's an animal in you. That's wickedness. I don't understand that. That ain't the thing that I'm talking about. That's when your seed, you didn't come from the same seed, cut from the same cloth. You wasn't cut from the cloth that I was cut from. You want righteousness, holiness. I don't have a desire to go around and seek to beat up, tear down anybody. I don't even want to speak bad on them, but if this is your character, this is your character. If you steal everywhere you go, I'll be like, hey, they stole from me. That's giving somebody good advice. That's a tip. You just be like, hey, be aware. I'm just letting you know. Not like, yeah, you going around just to thief this. I don't know, just for your goodness, your sake, for your sake. We're warring right now. We're changing places. The kingdom is being raised up. The queens is being raised up, and her king is coming to receive her. Holy marriages. We're going to show our kings and queens, little kings and queens, how a marriage is really supposed to be in power couple, business, through government, through righteousness, through love. Having love in the center will make you do everything right. That's what we're showing them. We're showing them how to love properly. Yeah, and we're showing them to understand love at its lowest. And how to heal somebody from it. You don't leave your family down. You heal them. If you can't heal them, you let them go. You stay too long, birds of a feather start flocking together. You can't stay long. You know when they want it, and when it's only so much you can do. They gotta want to do it for themselves. You gotta know when to let that go and go ahead and move on, and don't feel no kind of way about it. Don't let it affect you. Don't let them use witchcraft, mind manipulation to make you think you wrong for leaving them where they at. No, because I was somewhere my own self. I came back to help you. You didn't receive the help, so I had to let you go. Because I was still going. I just came back and lifted you up and was doing my part. I don't have to stay there and bring you all the way to where I was. No, I'm not doing that. I got 10 quick minutes for you. 10. You better get it into 10. I'm only going to make up 10 minutes of my time. I ain't going to stay there years, months. No. Then where did I progress to? I learned my lesson. That's why I wasn't back there with you. We wasn't down together. So in learning those lessons, you know how to see somebody in that same situation you was in, or you can tell somebody, hey, boy, you don't help them. They don't want no help. I tried to help them. Don't let them bring you down. You better keep it moving, because they wouldn't be in the same place that I left them after I left. If they wanted some help, they would have took the little information that I gave them and got up a little. Had that at least. You didn't do nothing. You just still stayed in the same situation. Hey, don't do that. Don't lose 10 minutes of your good time when you don't got to. Stay ahead 10. That's 10 you can be getting ahead. Then the more people you run into like that, the less you pay attention to them. That's 10 extra minutes. Now you're 20 minutes ahead. But every person you see it coming and you dodge it, 30 minutes ahead. You keep it moving. It's going to be some. Then once you do see the good one, you come back and help them up. You might can spend 20 good minutes on them, because you see them progressing. You see. You see that the seed that you planted, the Most High is watering it, and you see a difference in them. So now the kings and the queens is taking their rightful position in righteousness in the kingdom of the Most High. The government is being raised up, the 144,000, to show everybody the glory of the Most High. To show you that book is powerful, it's sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing through the division of bone and marrow. Do you know what bone and marrow is? Look it up and see what kind of sword. You ain't gonna even be able to imagine it, but just see. He said between bone and marrow. He going through. He's splitting it down. It's kingdom time. Our rightful people is taking their position. We changing our garments. We there. It's like coming home and you getting comfortable. You know how you come home, you take your shoes off, you put on your robe, you put on, yeah, we putting on our robes and our gowns. Our royal robes and gowns. We giving the future, our children, an example of righteous love in marriages, in women loving themselves, in carrying themselves to a standard in righteousness, not perverting their temple, their body. In the same for the kings. They cherishing their queen. They're loving on their rib. In righteousness. It's like them going every day or not every day, sometimes during the week and work out. They're caring about their body. They're loving on their body. For we are their rib. We have to give the future something to look forward to. Letting them know you can live a full, long, abundant life in righteousness. The kingdom is being, listen, it's here. It's here. Let me just tell you, I'm introducing myself. I'm a queen. You about to see me in the government. So I'm reintroducing myself. I'm a queen. Yeah, I woke up. I realized. Some of y'all formerly know me as Tasha. Yeah. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Queen. And I'm her in righteousness, standing in position to be an example for my little queens. We let the wickedness reign. All the women who came before me, showing them how to do the wrong things. Well, where it's dark, there's light. The Most High said, let there be light. Here I am. Not out of being perfect, out of learning the lessons. Not the first time, not even maybe the second time. But I learned it. That's the point. My daughter was sharing something with me a while ago about a lady, I guess one of her friends, I'm not going to get it right, but it was like she told the person she was low vibing by the food that she ate. She was eating hot wings, nachos, all the things that wasn't good for her body. That was the truth. You are what you eat. That was all junk food. In eating healthy, you excel mentally and physically. Everything switches and go in a different direction that causes the body to build, say, superpowers. It causes your intuition to be sharp. To where you grow in wisdom, in a wisdom to where everything is good. You cannot do nothing but produce what's right. And what's right is fruitful. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Choose. You got to choose which one you going to eat from, which one you going to partake in. You have to choose that. He loved you so much to want you to learn these lessons. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. I can make you. He knew he can make you do what he wants you to do. He said, let me place righteousness in you. For you came from me. You gonna come in with righteousness. But I'm going to kind of erase some of your memories so you can go in here and choose. I want to know if you remember me as your father, my word. Because I left you something. I left you a book. I left you a diary. I left you something I love you so much. I want you to have the instructions. I'm giving you instructions. But it's up to you to want to read them. They there. Like the table I told you before. Everybody get the table. They take it out, look at the picture, and get the screws. Like, oh, I can do this. And then always have 2 screws, 3 bolts, and be like, I wonder, they gave me some extra screws. No, you didn't read the instructions. You missed some. You know these people made sure you had all these screws and everything. That was the point of them. They made it. They saying this is what you will need. Basic instructions before leaving the earth. He told you this is what you will need. See, she was speaking to somebody, a spiritual person was speaking to somebody who was not spiritually minded. Somebody in their word who read the instructions. I can say get the screw from page 3, section B, to 2A, B, and C. What? That's what they gonna say. They ain't read that. They don't know what I'm talking about. What screw? I didn't read that. That's what's going on right now. When she didn't understand what the lady was saying to her, she didn't read the instructions. Then you took it the wrong way. Everybody else who had them low vibing, saying the ones that eat the same food as her, was offended. They told on themselves. How are you offended? How are you offended? You don't even have to have a comment. You would have understood, like, yeah, that is right. You're not being productive. I mean, I'm not saying that you cannot be productive if you have a balance. Say, for instance, you eat healthy and you be like on the weekend or on Friday, Saturday, I ain't working, I'm not cooking, I'm gonna have pizza or something like that. We get that. We talking about every day, all day. Even the ones who say, man, I gotta start walking, I gotta start doing, even them, they in good standings. They're recognizing, they're waking up. They say, I'm drinking too many sodas. I'm noticing something about my body. Because my stomach getting big. I'm noticing, hey, I ain't been having this gut. This is feeling uncomfortable. Hey, I need to do something. They waking up a little because they're seeing their natural form change. They didn't come in like this. We talking about growing. When you grow, you be like, yeah, I got taller, I got this. All right, I filled out here, I filled out there. When you extra filler, you an extra filler. A man looking like he's pregnant. Something's wrong. You overindulging. You're gluttony. Greed. You got to take a look at that. So you take a look at that and you say, oh, if he greedy for food, he got to be greedy in every other. Yeah. You got to be greedy in money and everything because you got to feed that. You got to feed that spirit. Ain't no real fat person poor. They ain't got to be even real rich. But they gonna do something to get that money to feed that spirit. I gotta eat. They gonna do something. Or they think I gotta this right here ain't me. This thing can take over me. This can be harmful for me. Let me cut back. In cutting back, you ain't doing everything to get the money to eat. You even putting up money, you saving. You seeing a difference. Then you start liking it. Then you start getting a balance. Yeah, I like pizza. That's my thing. That's hard to give up. You start saying I can cut away from this, that. This right here. Yeah, I love crumble cookie. But I just get it on Saturdays. When you start taking these things away, your desire for them lightens up. It lessens. You be like, hey, them crumble cookies getting a little too sweet. Every other Saturday. To the point where you like once a month. To the point where, hey, you doing? I can't. I don't. We're teaching. We're coming into positions to be teachers and leaders in righteousness as well as building. We're doing all this at one time in righteousness and watch the instructions work. See, religious people, Christian people, they in the fundamentals of the word. Spiritual people, we're in the working of the word. We're in the spiritual part. We're in the part that you supposed to came out of that. You after you read the instructions, you start building. You don't keep reading the instruction. When you gonna get the screwdriver and get screw 1A and screw that in leg 4C? The JC kneeling thing, we beyond kneeling. It's time to work. We're working. The kneeling was like, oh, I'm getting it. I got it. Like, all right, I'm reading it. I'm getting the instructions. The beyond kneeling is the action. Spiritual people, we're in the action part of it. The religious people want to stay reading the stories. But the action is applying them to your life, learning the lessons. Understanding that they are spiritual beings having a human experience. Understanding why all the nations are against us. Understanding their Job experience. Understanding the instructions to being a virtuous woman, queens. Sarah's. He gave the promise to Abraham, but she was included. She was his helpmeet. She was his rib. When he gave it to him, he gave it to her also. She was a part of him. And know when you're going in the right direction of your king, because when you get with him, he will build you. You will build. You will be learning from him. He will make you want to do great things. He will inspire you. That's the pouring, and it goes both ways. For the man, she does the same for them, because her love for him makes righteousness flow through her to where only it builds. And in you doing righteousness, the Most High rains his blessings. He opened up the windows and pour out blessings. You ain't gonna have room to receive all the blessings. That's what we here to show you. You had wicked kings and queens come before us and show you how to do things in wickedness. I don't want a kingdom to say either you're gonna die or go to jail. I ain't winning. I'm not winning in that. Okay. I'm not understanding. I ain't understanding them instructions. I reject that deposit. No. I want to go to the one that say you're going to have life and have it abundantly. More abundantly. With the blessings of him, but I need you to do it according to the instructions. It's the truth. I'm going to show you people who've done it. That's when you were sitting down reading religious people. I'm looking at my arms because I'm trying to work them out. Not trying, am. That's me not being satisfied with me. Not nobody else telling me I need to do it. I always keep that in mind. You do according to you. But let it be according to righteousness. I see a change and I see that it need to be corrected. That makes me want to go and work my arms out. That's it. That's all. I like me the way the Most High made me, not the way that I'm handling myself. This is me handling myself, not me not paying attention to my body. Not working out, not eating healthy, not, being active. It lets me know that you haven't been active as you should be. I get the lesson. The kingdom of the Most High is at hand. The time is now. We're warring. We're warring. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. Lives are being lost. Yeah. It's casualties. Lives are being lost. But the land is possessed. We're possessing the land. Yeah, y'all did all y'all did. Y'all killing everything. The earth, the animals, everything. The kids, the wisdom, everything, the knowledge. But the government is here. It's the perfect timing. It's divine timing. It was set up like this. It never was an issue. It never was a problem. He had us in the earth, letting y'all judge yourself by how y'all handled us, how y'all treated us, how y'all mishandled us, how you mistreated us. You did that to you. This was what was in your heart. He showed you you. He showed you you in your raw truth. by setting us in your path. And you call judgment on yourself righteously. Because all you're doing is reaping exactly what you sowed for the next person. You sowed death. Well, hey, you did that. You thought it was just for somebody else. You did sickness and disease on somebody, dis-ease on somebody. You did that. This is how the Most High judgment reigns. He ain't doing more than you did to nobody else and nothing less. We're not getting no glory out of it. We're not, ooh, good, I'm happy that happened for somebody. Never that. Never that. I don't desire nothing bad for nobody. Nobody can do anything that bad to me for me to desire anything like that for them. You can't do, I can only do something to me. You can't. I can't. Me allowing you is me doing that to me. It's never you. You don't have no power over me. You don't. I don't know who told you you can. Some people get a power up. I don't know. It's not me. Don't come to me like that, because just don't do it for your sake. I'm not cocky. This ain't about me. This is about righteousness in the Most High on everything that I believe who the Creator is. And who I am not, but who lives in me. Yeah. It's time for you to understand what's going on in this divine timing. For you to understand, to you to look within for whatever. If you reaping karma or dharma, you reaping bad or you reaping good. It's for the people who's walking in a good dharma. For you to know that you in your blessings. And for the ones who's reaping their karma, you in a dark place having bad situations, understand where they coming from. Why? Look at you. It's showing you. The mirror. The mirror. This is not me. I don't have a desire to think I know everything or nothing like that. This is the Spirit I'm speaking through me. The Spirit of the Most High speaking through me. Religious people talking about the spiritual people. We're the action of the word. We're the action and the word. We ain't come looking like how you thought we should look, but you should know us. You should recognize it. You read about it the whole time. You ain't gonna recognize it when it came. It did not recognize the King when he walked this earth. Yeshua. Jesus. We're the spiritual beings. We're the spiritual beings. We're the 144,000 come to raise up to show y'all. We was there the whole time. Y'all judged us. Y'all misused us by the experience when we were learning to be able to be the mayors and the senates of the kingdom of the Most High. You judged us. When we had our experience and learned from the experience and then move forward. You judged us. The Most High knew we understood the assignment. He didn't ever say be perfect. But you can learn what's perfect. I am perfect. My righteousness, my 10 commandments will make you grow into perfection if you seek it. Seek ye first. He said seek him first. He gonna give you the righteousness. His kingdom is the word. Seek the kingdom. Read the word. And walk therein it. Possess your land and walk it in your spirit. You can't walk in the spirit being religious. Well, I'm not. I didn't mean that like that. You can't walk in spiritual realm with the earthly body. Yeah, it's just it's just certain things you can't do. We walk on water all the time. But you got to come out the earthly minded and come in the spirit and understand what the king before you came and did. He was in the spirit. That's the thinking outside the box. The earthly is the box. You got to think outside the box. Though it may be storming on both sides, you don't ever think about when the sun come out. You don't picture yourself outside playing in the sun after the rain. You just think of the rain while it's raining. You don't think I'm going to wash my car after it rain. You even know which car wash you going to. You know what all you need. You in your trunk looking at, do I got shine for my wheels? I need a air freshener. You thinking outside the box. You're not just looking at the rain saying, dang, it's raining. Well, yeah, we know that. But the Spirit will take you beyond the rain. Yeah. The government is deep. We get deep with you. This is what the structure is. It's about wisdom. We're not gonna have dumb people it's sitting as the presidents and kings and queens of a government. Well, yeah, y'all do. The creator? You think the creator's government? The creator. Like everything, look at the sky, look at the clouds, look at the stuff and be like, so who created the cloud? You think you're going to have a dumb government? I think it was very smart for him to let you judge you for whatever you think and do on somebody else, that it only be done to you. You thought it for somebody else. The creator. You think? Government It's not at all. He hid people in plain sight and let them walk through your life. Unbeknownst to you, they were heavenly beings. And according to how you dealt with them, handled them, you judge yourself. Not only just them. Everybody be like, I know I did. I asked the question for those who read the instruction, for the religious people who just stay in the word. Didn't you want to know why when the angels came and got Lot, why would them men, homosexual, evil men, want to sleep with these beautiful angels? That's like, you would be like, that's like somebody. No, I couldn't even say that. Lord, please forgive me. That was so. A heavenly being? To devour He's a creator. He made us to co-create with him. A man and a woman come together, produce a child. They're doing the same thing he did when he made Adam and Eve. This is all I'm going to say on the homosexuality. You can love who you love, but it's not the same as a man and a woman, because they came down here to create with the Most High. Two men can't do it and two women can't do it according to the instructions in the Word. I only can go by the instructions. I'm sorry. I ain't say y'all couldn't love each other. You couldn't fall in love with each other. I'm not saying that. I'm saying for what the Most High called it to be from the beginning, it was the union was with a husband and wife. You can learn to love, or fall in love with. I believe that. With the same sex, I believe that. I'm talking about co-creating, being fruitful and multiply. That's all. I come here to give you your little, hey, the kingdom government is here. I don't know, welcome packet. How do you want it? You knew we was coming. You've been in orientation for how many years? How old are you? When you was going to vacation Bible school and when you was in the nursery from the church learning the song, all orientation. Hey, we here. You gonna see the Most High do miraculous things because he can do it with his people. They know him. He can do it with his people, his heavenly beings, the 144,000 that he brought here, that he knew he can show up and show out on, to give an example of this is how I treat mine. Yeah. Hi, I am official welcome person to the new kingdom of the Most High that's set up to bring glory to him and to show you that he is real and he is alive. And I'm happy to be a member for 50 years on this earth. So this is the message that he wanted me to tell you. It's judgment. and his kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Have a blessed day. Love you.